In this video, I will tell you about Dollarmoon and the best crypto to buy now. First, a quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Alright, now let's get right into this video, and before we start, I do want to say that all the links you will need for Dollarmoon, and you will need them, will be down in the description, so check them out at the end of the video. So in this video, we will talk about the best crypto to buy right now in these market circumstances, and Dollarmoon. Here you can see Dollarmoon's website, dollarmoon.io, but again, all the links will be down in the description. We'll talk about this briefly, so about what the coin essentially is, a little bit of the tokenomics, the ecosystem, and most especially the roadmap, because they actually have a new revolutionary roadmap design, which we will talk about. So one of the most special things about Dollarmoon is what you can already see right here on the screen. You can see the roadmap of Dollarmoon. So first thoughts might be, well, that's nothing special, but as you can see, there is no time bound to all of these roadmap activities. And that is essentially what makes Dollarmoon special, is they have a value leading system. So let's talk a little bit about what that value leading system means. So here you can see Dollarmoon being covered on You Today, a huge news site in crypto. What you can see is that they have a value leading system, as we said. So what a value leading system essentially means is that the roadmap is dependent on value only and not on time. And what makes this system more efficient, as I say, than the typical one, is that a value leading system is more logical. So basically, in my own words, what this means is that the activities in a roadmap do not depend on what month they come with. They depend on the value that the coin has. So the higher the value of the Dollarmoon coin becomes, the more activities will be completed and the more the project actually continues and develops. So as also stated here, value is the most important thing that any crypto project is dependent on. So it makes sense to make it the main component of any roadmap. And that is why depending on value and not timeframes is one of the most important aspects that guaranteed Dollarmoon's early success. So that value leading system which we just talked about is one of the most special things about Dollarmoon. They have actually already really proved the model, completed a lot of roadmap activities, and they're still continuing to do so as the value of the Dollarmoon token increases. So now briefly a little bit more about Dollarmoon so that you have an idea of what it essentially is. And before I say that, and before we get on to tokenomics first of all, I do want to say again that all the links you will need for Dollarmoon will be down in the description, so check them out. But first, the token distribution. As you can see, 10% of the token distribution goes to the team, 20% to central exchange listings, 20% to the public sell on the decentralized exchange, which is now also where you can buy Dollarmoon, and 50% to burn events. And that's actually something we'll talk about a little bit later as well, because that's one of the most exciting aspects of Dollarmoon and a roadmap. At this point of time, the price is around 2 cents and they already have over a $3 million market cap. Yes, you heard that correctly. And they have over 50 million tokens burned off of that total supply. What you should also know is that holding Dollarmoon actually has some other benefits. They have 15% in taxes in total. So for every buy transaction, 2% actually goes back to the liquidity, 3% is burned on the spot, 5% goes to the treasury of Dollarmoon, and 2% actually is a BNB reward to holders of Dollarmoon. Apart from that, there's also an extra 3% fees in the sell transaction, which makes a total of 15% tax. So yes, this actually does mean that you get BNB rewarded for holding Dollarmoons. So if you scroll down on their website, dollarmoon.io, you'll also be able to see the roadmap. And here you can see that value leading system in work. At the first zero kill, that's the first value they strive for. So we've already hit that. As you might remember, the price right now is at 2 cents. And so there you can also see that there was a burn event, which we will talk about a little bit later, because those burn events actually happen more often in the roadmap and in the lifetime of Dollarmoon. And some other great initiatives such as new marketing campaigns, CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko applications, and community airdrops and gifts. Now we've just had the second zero kill at 1 cent, where there was also a burn event and some other things with guides, communities, and Dollarmoon merch, which they are still working on right now. And we're aiming for that third zero kill right now to be at 10 cents, after which we're going for $1 and to $10. But what will happen at 10 cents is actually pretty exciting, because apart from a burn event, which is actually pretty massive, because with every burn event, like we just said, a huge portion of the total supply is actually burned. So off of the total supply of 200 million, actually already 52 million are burned by now by the previous burn events, like I just showed you as well. But apart from that, they also have the Dollarmoon swap launch, Web3 blockchain security platforms, and a central exchange listing, which will only do more good to the price of Dollarmoon. So you can view more of the roadmap for the future, such as at $1 and $10 on their website dollarmoon.io. But again, all the links you will need also for the article will be down in the description. If you scroll down on the website, you can also see some of their main partners, and if you still have any questions on Dollarmoon, make sure to add them in the description or go to their website where they also have a section for frequently asked questions. You can also follow Dollarmoon on Twitter at dollarmoon.io, but again, all the links will be down in the description. And here you will actually be notified of everything you need to know about Dollarmoon. So for example, new partnerships that are announced, just news about crypto and Dollarmoon in general, and new updates on, for example, Dollarmoon being in the CoinMarketCap press. So definitely check them out on Twitter as well. So for now, this was the video on Dollarmoon. So again, all the links will be down in the description. So definitely check that out. But for now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed and subscribe to our channel.